How does stress affect the brain? Stress affects overall health, can lead to heart disease, and negatively affects the brain. Constant exposure to stress has negative effects on physical and mental health, increasing fatigue and stress and affecting the level of concentration, as well as a host of brain damage. The effect of stress on the brain. Here are the highlights of these effects on the brain as a result of stress. 1. Effects on memory. Stress can cause memory loss, because increasing and continuing frequently leads to brain cells being damaged. There is an area of the brain called the hippocampus, the memory center of the brain, and those who suffer from excessive stress and depression shrink. Stress also damage an area of the brain called the prefrontal cortex, and when pressure increases on this area, some mental disorders can cause memory impairment. Too high level of cortisol. As a result of feeling stress, levels of cortisol in the body, a hormone that controls many of the body's functions such as metabolism, rise. If cortisol is high, it increases the chances of developing high blood pressure, mood swings that appear in a form of nervousness, anxiety, and a tendency to grieve and depression. 3. Difficulty concentrating. When thinking of something that is a nuisance to it, the human can become distracted and difficult to concentrate. The individual becomes distracted for long periods, and thus the productivity of work is affected and the periods of completion of different tasks increase. 4. Sleep disorders. The more anxiety and stress you feel, the more you think and fear the obstacles that cause this tension, leading to impaired brain function, including sleep regulation. Therefore, the person becomes daily anxiety, difficulty sleeping on the right dates, to get drunk at night and not be able to wake up early, and in case of waking up early without taking enough sleep, he will not be able to do his daily tasks well. 5. Extreme nervousness. With the accumulation of all previous effects, whether lack of concentration and lack of productivity, lack of good sleep, high pressure, and constant anxiety, the person becomes remarkably nervous. This nervousness will affect all the surroundings of a stressed person, both at work and at home. How to reduce stress? To avoid these effects on the brain and mental health, there are some things that can be done to reduce stress, including: stay away from sources of stress. When a person finds something that causes stress, they must stay away from him as much as possible, whether people, places or otherwise. If stress is due to excessive work, you should take a break from this work for a while so that he can return and complete work later, but making a great effort for long periods without rest threatens mental health. Daily exercise. Regular exercise helps to eliminate the negative energy generated by different pressures in life. Extreme difficult and stressful sports are not required, but simple morning sports can be hidden daily in an open space. Exercises that help you get relaxed, such as yoga, breathing exercises, and swimming, can be exercised, as being in the water helps you gain psychological comfort. Get enough sleep daily. An important thing to reduce the chances of feeling stressful is to keep sleeping well for 6 to 8 hours a day. It should be sleep at night, as it is sleep that gives the body the comfort it needs. Time organization. Also, you have to set a time for everything throughout the day. It helps not to feel stressed and delayed in completing daily tasks, and therefore no need for stress. Organizing time by waking up early to take advantage of the whole day. You should be given time to rest, not to think about working daily and spending time with family and friends. Healthy, integrated eating. It has a significant impact on the psychological state, because lack of access to healthy nutrition leads to fatigue, wasting, and lethargy, causing difficulty working and exercising tasks. When work accumulates and tension and anxiety increases. Many foods also stimulate the brain and increase the concentration that you should be taken care of, such as nuts, fish, fruits, and vegetables. On the other hand, there are other foods that negatively affect the brain and should be avoided, such as sugars, junk food, unhealthy fats, and salts.